So I just watched the new Jurassic Park or World, whatever they're doing these days. I'm not entirely sure, but it was something Rebirth. Um, Basically, I showed up like 30 minutes late to the movie theater, but if those missing scenes were anything like the rest of the film, pretty sure I'd just skip the prologue to disappointment. Pull your seatbelts, young child, and gather around the campfire because I'm gonna rip the hair off my chest and get like a wild ape, give you a cold, harsh, honest review. Just what you deserve. Isn't actually important at all because I don't remember any of it. You should it was a pretty good memory, this little bit. So, in fact, it's so good it's similar to the school Chromebook you find tucked under a shelf in the library. And my main critique about this film was that everything was just really predictable. It was like an ultra instinct while I was watching the movie, and it just jumped into turbo mode. And as I was gazing at the screen, every single jump scare, every single plot point was just really predictable. And that was really the only problem I have with it. Everything was just extremely predictable. Maybe it's just me. I'm an expert at watching these films because, I'm just as good as an IGN reviewer. But no, it was definitely the movie. I like to talk about the typical stereotype they have where, there's always that one young child that gets emotionally attached to well, in this movie, it's a dinosaur. She gets attached to a dinosaur and she can like telepathically communicate with them through that location signals, or in the vacuum of the universe, something like that. I have no idea how she does it, but she does it in a way that humans can't even comprehend, such as myself. The character that I really found interesting in the movie was I don't actually know his name, which tells you a lot, but he was that one soldier with like a beret. He was always wearing the beret, it was like his superhero outfit, he never went anywhere without it. You know, um I mean that guy was cool. Everyone else was okay. That character's really bad. It's just no one really stood out, it was like everyone was just like this side character. But that one dude with the beret, he was just yippee. Now, the one scene that I can remember exactly using my photographic memory that I acquired from hours of Among Us investigations was the scene with that hillbilly D-Rex, the mutated T-Rex. I don't actually know what it is. Um, Basically, he just turns that one meme of Markiplier where he like jumps into the camera like that. That's what he did. The dinosaur does that meme of Markiplier to the helicopter that's about to rescue. I'm sorry for spoilers, but if you're watching this, you don't really care about spoilers. And he sends the helicopter across the map. Yeah, and it's just, I mean, that was really the scene that made this movie really the first dinosaur type movie. You know what I mean? Like Death Stranding was the first Strand type game. This was the first dinosaur type film, right here. I mean, so taking everything into account, I give this movie a whopping 7 velociraptors out of 10. I mean, it's truly the greatest film since Morbius. I've already pre-ordered the fifth sequel on Puppet Combo VHS. They might make a game out of it. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, subscribe today to join the One community. I'll see you when I see you. Take care.